Good evening, ladies and danglers. Long time no see. Most of you probably don't know who I am, which is absolutely fine, but I want to show you why you don't want to meet me on the battlefield. I have started this new season with the goal of getting to Legendary playing only solo versus squads, and I shall be showing no mercy. As you can see, I am a medic class player. I use it to repair my kinetic armors all the time. I'm also a big fan of the executions, and if I get the chance, I will be executing you in front of your teammates on the battlefield. I rush towards the sound of gunfire in the distance, driving through the smoke, hopefully hitting someone in the meantime. And that player is lucky when they will be able to. This truck provides the perfect bit of cover to start taking this team out. By deploying the medic class by my cover, I am able to regenerate my health even whilst taking fire. And as you can see, I'm able to deal this guy some damage before taking his teammates out. He landed a fantastic shot with that grenade on me. However, he is not shooting that much, so I believe I have time to health up a kinetic armor before taking him out with ease.
The revived flight will arrive in 1 minute.
He has been knocked to the ground, which indicates there is one of his teammates knocking around somewhere. I personally don't feel the risk to hang around to find out. I've taken 3 of them out pretty easily. I most certainly can take them out again if need be. And now for the bit I've been gagging to show you guys. I have been using a new gun, the EM2. This build has been phenomenal for Battle Royale. I highly recommend you try it out. My secondary has been the OTS-9, one of my favorite submachine guns at the moment. A fantastic gun for mobility to run around and hip fire, and also deals an incredible amount of damage with decent fire rate.
Arrive in 1 minute.
Now, I am not proud of the move I'm about to make, but this is solo versus squads, and I need to take every edge I can get. Unfortunately, I pulled the wrong gun out whilst trying to take this fella out, but I have kicked him off into the open and should be able to take him out relatively easily. Now, I got a little trigger happy, and instead of executing him, I took him out the old-fashioned way. But hopefully I will remember an execution later. And just as a little demo for the submachine gun, this thing kills quick. Its hipfire accuracy is something else, and frankly, I just love it. Now, as the safe zone was closing in, I thought the nuclear power plant was one of the better places to look for teams that were digging themselves in for a little bit of a camping session. I caught this fella camping at the top, trying to take my vehicle out, but I have a little surprise for him. I really don't like campers, so to show my disdain for this guy's moves, I have decided to execute him in full view of his teammates. While they think they have me pinned, it is I who intend to pin them. With one guy suddenly taken down very quickly, it is most certainly time for me to get off this spot, as it's pretty apparent where I'm hiding. Quick reload and health up, and I am ready to move. I am sticking to high ground, because there's 2 or 3 enemies below me, and I definitely don't want to get hit by that launcher. There is no point hurrying and rushing straight in. Sometimes allowing the tension to build up will encourage them to make more mistakes. While they're frantically running around looking for me, I'm pretty chill, and I'm just contemplating what to throw at them first. A frag grenade seems like the obvious choice, and throwing it down that little hole will most certainly confuse them a little bit. They'll be asking themselves, well, how did he throw a grenade down there from where we think he is? It all adds to the confusion. That sound we just heard was a kinetic armor being fitted to one of my enemies. That means they are going to be no easy target to take down, but I can most certainly take them down. I always try to keep cover as much as possible, and with that launcher it is more important than ever that I always have something to hide behind. That thing will take me out faster than you can say Pickle Morty. I know both my enemies are straight in front of me somewhere, so I don't have to worry about someone sneaking up behind me and taking me out
Get
from
some
my
rest,
ass.
soldier.
Throwing down my health shield, I take a couple of pops at this guy before seeing the other set of footprints coming, and I realize it's time to hide again. I was expecting one of them to walk out into the road, however this guy came up and made a nice easy target for me.
Get some
He
rest,
didn't
soldier.
even manage to destroy my kinetic armor, which I managed to health up very quickly with my medic circle. Now there are 2 sets of footprints down there and only 2 enemies left. That should be pretty easy to deal with, so let's see how I fare throwing another grenade at them. Definitely time for another frag grenade, and oops. Well, that did not go as planned, so rather than trying to be fancy, I think we're gonna do this the old-fashioned way. This guy is out on the road just like I've been waiting for, and he was relatively easy to take out. However, his launcher is right there, so I do need to be careful. Just one left, and I can hear gunfire to my right somewhere. So,
Down to the
time
last
to
5
pull out the
teams.
EM2 and pick some people off at range. I got luckier than a 4-leaf clover there that these 2 were fairly low on the health and quite easy to take out at this range. The EM2
Airdrop
left a
incoming.
considerable distance between myself and my enemies. This is a fantastic defense, as they will really struggle hitting me from where they are, but I don't have much of a problem hitting them from where I am using this gun. Now I am unsure with how many enemies I am actually dealing with here. I see this guy coming in from the safe zone, and those guys to my left. I start shooting at the sniper, and I can see one of his teammates coming in behind him to back him up.
Safe zone is collapsing.
I most certainly could do with hitting the practice range to try and improve my aim, but throwing grenades at these guys will hopefully make them scatter. I'm pretty certain that there is a sniper behind that rock, and of course he pops his head out as soon as I jump off from the top of that building. I intend to use my final kinetic armor here and pick some more up for later. I'm starting to take some heavy fire, and I am really not happy with my position. The safe zone is collapsing, but I feel like I can do this. I can hear them jumping down. I didn't realize how little time I had left before the zone closes in on me. I throw my circle down, which is hopefully enough, but a lucky frag grenade thrown blindly. Well done, guys. Very lucky.